Hey everybody, this is Paul Acevedo of Windows Central coming at you from PAX East in Boston.
I am Thomas Cipollone for Retrotainment Games. I'm the sound designer for Retrotainment Games.
All right, and can you tell us about I guess this is your first game, right?
Yeah, Haunted Halloween 85 is our first game. It is an NES game created from the ground up using Assembly 6502 code for the NES. It runs on native NES hardware on cartridges, and we've been greenlit on Steam, so we're rebuilding the game in Unity currently.
Yeah, we're really excited about the Steam release. Can you tell us how far along that is?
We're pretty much very close to being done. We're just in the tweaking phases because we want it to be a mirror image of the NES version.
Okay, so will this support any of Steam's unique features then, like Steam achievements or anything?
I'm not certain of that, actually.
My vote is yes on achievements.
Yes, I hope that it does, but currently I do not know.
All right, well, just tell me about the game then. What's it about?
The game is about our friend Donnie Johnstown back here. He is a 10-year-old kid in this game, and he wakes up one day, he's late for school because he was up all night playing NES, and by the time he gets there, he finds that everyone's turned into zombies and ghosts, and he has to fight his way through town to find out what happened.
So this is an action platformer then?
Correct.
Okay, and how many levels does it have?
There are 6 levels, all with unique bosses on each stage.
Cool. Tell me about one of the bosses then.
Okay. The first boss, you fight a card catalog in the library of the school, which is pretty fun.
Do you have any collectibles or anything like that, or is it just mostly about getting to the end?
It's mostly about getting to the end. However, we just started developing the sequel to this game, in which we'll have power-ups, a bunch of different abilities, a swappable character, things like that, and we're actually launching the Kickstarter for that game today.
Oh, excellent. Was the first game Kickstarted, or did you guys finance on your own?
We didn't want to ask people to kickstart the first game because we had never made a game before, and we wanted to do this one to show that we could do it, and now that we have our first game, we feel comfortable asking people for money.
So you're the sound designer. How did you end up on this team?
I ended up on this team. I actually know everybody. I knew everybody before this was happening, but a friend of mine sent me a Reddit link because when they started doing this, they were looking for a sound designer and a graphic artist and all those things. And I started working with them, but corresponding via email and not having met face-to-face. But it turns out I had known them all along, just didn't know they were making a game. And then we ran into each other in a bar and figured out that we were making a game together without having known that it was both of us somehow.
So you're local to each other?
Yeah, we're all based in Pittsburgh.
Not bad. Did you have any particular objectives when working on the sound for this game?
I have a wide range of influences musically, so I wanted to just capture as many different styles as I could within the restrictions of the NES hardware. Obviously, you only have 4 channels of audio, so I did my best with what I could.
Speaking of NES soundtracks, do you have any particular favorites?
Oh boy. I really like the Shadowgate soundtrack. That's a really creepy one. They use delay a lot, which in a weird way, which is cool. I just like weird games. I don't know why, but I like the Yo-Noid game, the Domino's Pizza game.
That was a pretty interesting title.
He uses a yo-yo and he beats people up, and that's weird. 2 very strange, weird games.
So you're about to kickstart the sequel to Haunted Halloween here.
Yeah.
So have you guys actually started any of the development work, or are you waiting for funding on that?
We have started. We have the whole story and plan of the levels laid out. We started building levels. I've started making the soundtrack. I've got 20 tracks for it already. So we're on our way.
Not bad. And this time, will that game be developed natively in Unity, or are you still going to start out in assembly?
We're still starting out in assembly.
And how much work is it to take a game from assembly and bring it to Steam, to a different platform like that?
It's a great deal of work because we want it to be 100% representation of the NES game, so we want the mechanics to be the same. Our focus was to have a very tight play mechanic for Donnie. You know, we didn't want him to feel floaty. We didn't want him to feel like he's sliding around. So matching that mechanic to like exactly is difficult.
Yeah, I imagine so. As far as the Steam version goes, you don't have a specific release date, but are we talking about within the next couple of months, maybe?
Yes, we're hoping within the next few months.
All right, and what's the best way for people to keep up with development on this game?
Any social media, Twitter, Facebook, etc., Retrotainment, just look us up there.
All right, and I suppose they should look for your Kickstarter as well, right?
Correct. Haunted Halloween 86, The Curse of Possum Hollow, coming soon.
All right, everybody, be sure to follow me on Twitter and Twitch. Read our full preview at windowscentral.com. And whatever you do, don't hate, appreciate.